tells us that we are getting information and moving away from the stigmatization of STI is basically for people who are promiscuous or associated with immorality. So besides that, the ones who are also coming through because a partner came to the facility and also they would want to know their status of health, we're also getting numbers. I would advise anyone out there, because we need to demystify that STI is for promiscuous people. You could be there and you have chlamydia that's silently not affecting you, but you have it and needs treatment. So creating awareness, intensifying knowledge sharing and advocacy for sustainability in terms of how we value and handle our health is key. Yes.
Okay. It's a large community that basically involves, different faces. Right now we're talking about sex workers. We're also talking about, just family setups. We're talking about Kenyans who are deeply into that space where they are having multiple sex partners. And you want to ask yourself, what will it take for them to be brought from out of that notion that perhaps this has got to do, has got everything to do with sex, and that then they can be twined or twisted to a point where they will warm up to this idea of saying that it's important that you go out there and get screened, not just for this, but basically, for all the concerns that would arise courtesy of these kinds of engagements.
So basically, to achieve this is the environment we create. Basically, is very, very important. So at HF Madari Clinic, what we do is we offer confidential services, non-judgmental services, and with compassion. So the room we create actually is a stigma-free place whereby when you walk in, you feel welcomed, you feel all your problems are sorted. So basically, the moment we have that environment and everything, it will encourage the patients to walk in, because based on the service I got when I went there, I will refer my friend, who will also refer a friend. Because basically, the best way to spread information about something is about social network. So basically, the environment we create there makes referrals easy.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and I'm imagining that you say that, which would be a very good thing. At the facility itself, and perhaps maybe many other branches that you have, would you say that you get to targets that you would expect, say, in a day, in terms of screening or in terms of Kenyans that actually just come in to seek the services?
Basically, days differ, and the flow is not constant.
Okay.
There are days with high workload, there are days with low workload.
But would you say that generally there's that embrace, so perhaps you're doing good in terms of getting Kenyans to warm up to this?
Currently, we are still doing a lot of advocacy, actually. So the numbers are still low, as per our expectation, because we expect to be seeing more numbers than what we are seeing currently. So we are still doing advocacy and campaigns so that we can be able to reach as many people as possible. And also we are working with the clinics around and our colleagues around.
Right.
So the numbers are still low.
Okay. What of those ones that would come and come again? Or perhaps one would say that I have taken a test one time and that is good enough, and perhaps they disappear for years?
Basically, what happens is through addiction counseling we offer, because now we equip the patients with information, what they need to do when they come for the first time for the treatment, how the treatment is done, what needs to be done. Because as a clinic also, we have a channel of following up. Because if an individual is diagnosed with an STI, we don't do follow-up to ensure that the symptoms were cleared or this patient was healed from whatever they were having. Basically, we never break the chain of transmission. And Kenya being where we are, we do a lot of over-counter medication. So actually, one of the things also which makes the treatment outcome not very successful is resistance to antibiotics because of over-counter medication we do. So through follow-up and prompt follow-up, we ensure that even if someone goes and takes years to come back, we are pretty sure that the follow-up treatment was done and the treatment was a success.
Okay.